everyone, Gillian here with a tasting video for the first wine in our Australia tasting box, which is the Sorby Adams Jellicoe Riesling from the Eden Valley. I really love Riesling. All of us in the shop really love Riesling. It's a brilliant grape. Depending on how warm it is, where it's growing, it can take on various flavour profiles, from really fresh and zesty and citrusy to green orchard fruits to really ripe stone fruits. And depending on what happens in the vineyard and what the winemaker chooses to do with her crop, it can make wines that are bone dry, lusciously sweet, or anywhere in between. But somehow in all these different iterations, it's always really distinctively and unmistakably itself, with that trademark acidity that keeps everything really fresh, and also gives the wines the ability to age, and as they do so, to take on extra complexity and richness and depth. Eden Valley Riesling has become a classic in its own right, with its own distinct personality and characteristics. The region's really well suited to Riesling, with its vineyards at altitude. The Jellicoe vineyards, where the grapes for this wine come from, is at about 475 metres above sea level, so that helps to keep everything really cool. And the vines in the Jellicoe vineyard are 30 years old. They're growing in sparse, rocky soil, and those things mean that the yields are low, but the intensity and the quality of the fruit is really high. And these things show in the wine that is in the glass in front of you. So when you take a sniff, you get white blossom, lots of lovely, lovely fresh citrus, and there's just that certain something that makes you think of a mountain stream flowing over limestone. It's really, really fresh and clean and inviting. And when you take a sip, that bracing acidity, it just gets your mouth watering straight away. It's absolutely bursting with lemon and lime flavours. It's really, really clean and refreshing, but at the same time it's got a nice pleasing weight on the palate. And on the finish, it's really refreshing, it's stony, it's minerally, and it just makes you want to go back and take another sip. That's really good. That mouth-watering quality make it really good as an aperitif. For food matches, fish or seafood would be wonderful, or something like a Thai salad with a bit of chili, a bit of ginger, lots of fresh herbs, and of course a dressing with lots and lots of lime juice in there. Cheers!